Hello star seekers. This is Jeeny from Horoscope Forecasts 369. Whether you're an Aries or a Pisces, we're here to guide you. Let's cut through the cosmic noise and dive into today's horoscope predictions. Wednesday, June 28, 2023. The astrology of today, all signs. The Sun's semi-square with Uranus this morning can stir some restlessness that may seem too generalized to put to productive use. We may want to shake things up, make changes, and break the routine. However, we could also be tense if there are unexpected schedule changes or if we're not in touch with what we need to change. It's better to keep things simple. As the day advances, this comes most naturally, with the Sun's trine to Saturn. With this transit, we readily draw upon self-discipline. We can enjoy a real sense of strength and pride in our ability to meet our responsibilities. This transit supports moderation and helps us feel more grounded and stable. We are especially aware of our limitations and willing to accept them. Enjoyment of our duties or obligations can be in focus. This trine occurs in water signs, and we can feel particularly empowered managing emotional matters in practical, helpful ways. Mercury's semi-square to Venus does point to minor misunderstandings or indecision. It's not easy to concentrate or connect with our hearts. There can be irritating disconnects as we either rationalize our feelings or emotionalize our observations. But with Venus and Chiron approaching a trine, exact early tomorrow, we're open to learning from our experiences with one another. The moon is void from 4:19 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, with the moon's last aspect before changing signs, a square to Pluto, until the moon enters Scorpio at 4:56 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Today's Aries horoscope. While there can be some restlessness in spots today, dear Aries, a Sun-Saturn trine brings a practical flavor to your world. It can feel good to do your duties, and life seems more straightforward and purposeful. You can benefit from some structure, order, and self-discipline, particularly regarding your relationships and emotions. Making lists and plans can be comforting. When you know what to expect, you feel more relaxed and can be more productive. If this were to happen every day, you'd become bored fast, but this transit comes at a most convenient time, and it's likely to feel quite refreshing rather than dull. Later today, another beneficial aspect occurs, lifting your spirits. Focus on releasing pressure, repairing relationships, and opening up to loving feelings. Today's Taurus horoscope. While there can be some erratic or rebellious elements to the day, dear Taurus, you come into your own as the day advances. A Sun-Saturn trine points to feeling stronger on a mental level, as it builds your confidence that you can get over hurdles and obstacles. Your patience can carry you far. Realistic thinking benefits you and feels satisfying. You have a good sense of your capabilities and expectations. As you consider the limits of time, planning and decision-making become more straightforward. Supporting friends or practical news or advice can be in positive focus. Smoothing over differences or enhancing relationships can also figure strongly. Being willing to approach emotional matters in original ways is the key now. Healing can happen through quiet or family activities or some level of solitude. Today's Gemini horoscope. There can be some missteps in communications today, dear Gemini, but the day shapes up to be very productive. You benefit from taking steps towards feeling a little more secure, with the Sun in your resources sector in harmony with Saturn. This transit helps ground you and encourages you to be better organized or prepared. Efforts to secure a position, stabilize your career, or lock down a steady income may be in the offing. It's an excellent time for developing, considering, or going over plans. Attention to your practical affairs may often seem like a duty, but today, you feel more accomplished and comforted through these activities. Influences now can be helpful for your reputation and clout. It's also a fine time for optimism and energy to repair relationships. Today's Cancer horoscope. There can be some missteps in communications today, dear Gemini, but the day shapes up to be very productive. You benefit from taking steps towards feeling a little more secure, with the Sun in your resources sector in harmony with Saturn. This transit helps ground you and encourages you to be better organized or prepared. Efforts to secure a position, stabilize your career, or lock down a steady income may be in the offing. It's an excellent time for developing, considering, or going over plans. Attention to your practical affairs may often seem like a duty, but today, you feel more accomplished and comforted through these activities. Influences now can be helpful for your reputation and clout. It's also a fine time for optimism and energy to repair relationships. Today's Leo horoscope. While the day can begin feeling a little erratic, dear Leo, you quickly find your footing. You feel more grounded as you pay more attention to rules, structures, and goals. With today's Sun-Saturn trine, it's a good time to put more faith in someone and believe in your capabilities. Excellent energy is with you for meeting responsibilities and enjoying a feeling of certainty or purposefulness. It's a time to accept reality and feel stronger for it. Emotional or intimate matters benefit from clearer expectations. Establishing guidelines, plans, and strategies can figure strongly. There can be a focus on both business and happiness goals, and plans are coming together. Today is an excellent time for doing the legwork and accomplishing practical things that make you feel that your life is more manageable. Today's Virgo horoscope. With a Sun-Saturn trine today, it's a good time to bring a little more structure to your life, dear Virgo, mainly in your daily affairs, with communications and relationships. You might discover good advice and information that will help you with practical matters. People in your life or a relationship goal encourage you to focus on what's most important. The ability to rely on a friend or partner is comforting, or a sense that you are working towards the same goals with someone special can subtly enhance a bond. Gently establishing rules, boundaries, and guidelines can be useful now. You might also enjoy a nice opportunity to revitalize a relationship or reconnect with your inner world. Look for ways to unblock and heal today while also attending to and meeting your responsibilities. Today's Libra horoscope. While you can feel disorganized early today, dear Libra, a Sun-Saturn influence comes into play as you advance, and it becomes far more straightforward to simplify and focus. With this transit, it's a good time to bring more structure to your life, mainly through work and daily routines. Your attention span is long, and you seem to have the energy to get things done, possibly fueled by a feeling of purposefulness and a clear sense of your priorities. You might also discover you can unload some of your concerns and problems with a helpful friend. You may very well reach a new level of understanding with someone special or with your own relationship needs. You have a stronger sense than usual of what and who is valuable and worthy of your energy. There can be some beautiful connections made or particular pleasure derived from friends or attention to your dreams and plans for the future. Today's Scorpio horoscope. The day can feel a little scattered at the outset, dear Scorpio, but you quickly find your footing. A Sun-Saturn trine today can help you feel and enjoy a sense of groundedness. You might feel better about a relationship or relationship status, perhaps more confident that you're heading in the right direction. Or, you may benefit from a connection to someone mature and helpful. It's also a beautiful time to work on creative projects or studies. The universe is showing you that bringing a little more orderliness to your life is most beneficial. Later today, business and practical sense improve with a nice dose of intuition and confidence, and you could feel more valued by others, especially those you work with or in a position of authority. If you feel a need to improve or repair trust and warmth in a relationship, this can be a good time for it. Today's Sagittarius horoscope. The day's energies may begin feeling scattered, dear Sagittarius. However, a Sun-Saturn transit comes into play, and it's excellent for organizing and bringing a little more order or structure to your life in small but significant ways. This process can work on both emotional and mundane or physical levels. You see things more clearly and realistically, aiding decision-making and boosting confidence. It's a time to strengthen areas of your life that may be a little vulnerable so that they can withstand challenges later. You might discover practical ways to improve your living conditions. There can also be emerging opportunities for cooperation. There can be a positive romantic turnaround or burst of energy. You're gaining a new perspective on people in your life and personal projects. Today's Capricorn horoscope. While you can begin the day uncertain where to put your energies, dear Capricorn, you quickly find ways to simplify. Practical news, tidbits, and advice can circulate, and you feel on top of things. Your feet are on the ground, and this is an empowering feeling. Accepting limitations liberates you from the stress of overshooting and reduces pressure. Productive conversations can figure strongly. You benefit from a practical viewpoint now, and both your projects and relationships can feel steadier or more manageable. This can also be a good time for working through problems with finances, the sharing of money or power, and other matters of support. You're more willing than usual to try to understand people in your life. Today's Aquarius horoscope. You can feel a little scattered or disconnected early today, dear Aquarius, but the day advances with more clarity. A Sun-Saturn transit brings very practical and beneficial energy for straightening things out. In fact, aim to tap into the rewards of this influence by channeling your energy into organizing something in your life that can use some tidying. Sorting activities fare best, and moderate financial and business moves are generally favored. This can also be an excellent time to get into a more practical or realistic frame of mind about your talents and resources or health and wellness. A healthy dose of common sense seems incredibly refreshing. A Venus-Chiron influence also in play supports personal appeal and a spirit of openness in your interactions. Today's Pisces horoscope. You can have trouble taking a straightforward path to your goals early today, dear Pisces. However, as the day advances, a Sun-Saturn trine helps you accept your responsibilities, and you're likely to enjoy the feeling of accomplishment that comes as you fulfill them. It can bring refreshing clarity to your life, reducing pressure all around. The extra effort you put into learning, creative or mental tasks can bring rewards down the road. Today's transits put you in a better position to see what's truly valuable to you. Business intuition rises, and you may very well scope out a good deal or develop a great idea. You may be quite pleased with recent accomplishments or the work you're doing or aspiring to do. As we wrap up, I'm Jeeny thanking you for tuning in to Horoscope Forecasts 369. Remember, these are guides, but your will shapes your destiny. Like, share, subscribe for more astro insights, and let the stars guide you until we meet again. Take care.